Welcome back to Slay the Princess. So, as I continue left off on the damsel, I found something new. I did. And I'm gonna show you guys. And just for the sake of it, bear with me here. I say that. This is really weird. I forgot there was another thing I can do for the damsel, and that's what I did. Now we're gonna move forward, and this time it's gonna be a little bit different. Very different, actually.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't need to listen to that.
Let me guess.
This is where it just starts right here.
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone...
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Are you seriously asking her that?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Yeah.
I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a misanthrope.
Okay. If that's what you think is best, then that's what we'll do when we leave. We'll bring ruin to everyone and everything. Nothing will be left standing in the wake of the unceasing entropy we'll unleash upon all of creation.
Okay, so whatever we do next, we should not let her out. She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
I guess.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
Okay.
I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Here comes the weird part.
Oh, is that really what you want? If you think that would make you happy, then...
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
Well, at least she's normal again. Normal again? Can't you tell she's sad? She's distraught. This is unacceptable. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of our heart, she'd be happy here. As the voice thinks it's
and
thought,
this is the weirdest
your
shit that
hands
happened.
raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that. Oh, but I do. What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever.
Yeah, I was just messing around with the controls here and see what happens, and I saw this.
You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider. And yet, it's done, isn't it? It will be soon.
Yep.
You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch. Your
Yeah.
exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room. Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Yes. Yep. And instead of chapter 3, we get an epilogue, Happily Ever After, which was weird and new
You're
for
on
me.
a path in the woods. Mate,
That's
we're
where I am
clearly
here.
already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet. We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop-in last time. Not that he was eager to divulge that. Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! I can't say I'm happy to be here. This is a bad place. All stale and wrong. Can't you feel it? Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes?
Yep.
We know that you keep telling us that, but we've never seen a world end. As
Yeah,
far
that's
as
true.
I'm concerned, that whole conversation is just noise. And I'm stuck on a better question. Where's the other one? The other one? Yeah, a certain lovesick fool has been suspiciously
Oh yeah,
quiet.
Smithon.
One might even say absent. Oh, you're right. It's a little quiet here, isn't it? Maybe that's one of the rules. Maybe only one
No.
bonus voice is allowed to be here at a time. Bonus voice? I'm just as important as you are.
Nope.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying is that it's my third time here and it's your first. You're not unwelcome, but from my perspective, you're definitely bonus. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty. Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good. I see your point, but it's still an option that's been taken away from us. I don't like losing options. Yes, and it's an important one. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do this right. And the fact that you're here, right now, again, means that you have not yet done this right. But it's not there, is it? We don't even get the choice. So, what are we supposed to do? I don't actually know. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. It has to. It's part of the whole structure of this place, I think. At the very least, it's important. Oh, I see it. I've just been preoccupied with everything else going on. Like the fact that we can rip our own heart out without deciding that's what we're going to do. Is that what happened to you last time? How did that even work? You better not do it again. Lucky for you, the one who did it is the one who's gone. Wonderful. Moving on, I have no idea what you're talking about. There is no mirror. There's only the stained glass windows, the empty table where your blade should be, and the door to the basement. Well, there it is. Right in the middle of the room. It feels like it's watching us. Mirror or no mirror, the door to the basement, your only way forward, is just on the other side of the room. How about you walk over there? You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. Is this about that supposed mirror? Just reach forward and fumble around a bit. I'm sure you'll find a handle. Well, shall we have a look at ourselves? You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. It's gone. I don't like things disappearing on us. I don't like how fluid reality seems to be. Neither do I. And then you
Yeah,
push the
this
door
is
open.
weird actually.
Marvelous. You can proceed.
Because it goes up.
It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, it doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm. Well,
Yeah.
if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess.
So, I didn't really see the dialogue. I skipped it way too fast
No,
and
you
shit, but
absolutely do.
I didn't even know this
Just
was a
because
new
she
thing.
lives in a nice
So-
house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature.
So yeah, I haven't actually seen all the dialogue yet. But now I'm seeing it for the first time.
Am I the only one who remembers how much she changed last time? Does she even have a nature? That is precisely why she poses a threat. I don't know, she got weird for a second, yeah, but she didn't change that. We have to move on. This is a wildly dangerous line of reasoning. No, you can't just say that and not... Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice. That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay? And don't eat the food. This hall, like the one below,
Whoa, what is
grand
behind
and
her?
beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room, the princess seated at its far end.
If you look at the cloths that down, you can see me and her doing multiple things at once. Like the one that's left her on the wall, and you can see visually she's kissing us together. I don't know. We're kissing, then the other one to the right, she's holding us by her head. I don't know. It's kind of weird stuff, but that's how far I can see.
Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck.
Oh,
So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy. Isn't that suspiciously easy? There has to be a twist. There has to be something waiting for us. You saw what happened to her last time. She's not what she seems.
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Isn't that better? It is better, right? It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted. Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgot about it.
The flames burn bright,
Whoa.
a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Remember what I said. Oh, but it looks so amazing, and after everything we've been through, we could really use a break. Are you sure we need to be so concerned? I'm not sure about anything, and that's the problem.
That's
For
true.
what it's worth, I generally don't think one should trust strange food that magically
That's true,
appears
too.
on a table. But nothing here is exactly what I expected it to be, so make of that what you will.
and also, who the hell is behind her? Huh. Okay. Just in case something happens, I'ma save. Let's refuse, I guess.
It's okay. It's okay. We can figure something else out. Think. This is fine. This is fine.
This is fine. This isn't fine. This isn't fine at all.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall
Whoa.
sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
A light went out. Maybe a coincidence, but maybe not. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other 3 torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
I didn't mean to. I promise. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I don't know. Maybe we could play a game. Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table.
The fuck?
It leaves behind an intricate game, its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Yet another waste of time. Why all the distractions? What are we being distracted from? That's the real game. I feel like I'm 2 steps behind. You're overthinking it, mate. I feel like this is
That's
just
so true.
something to do. We might as well try to have some fun. You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
And so you start over. Time passes. You play the game. You win. Hey! Yeah, look at that.
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Time
Whoa.
passes. You play the game. She wins.
Oh, I won. I guess we can play again.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
It's never going to stay fun. You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again. The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the 2 of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew. And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life. But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade.
Oh.
Creeping numbness settling in over the board. More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination. Winning and losing become nothing but ends. And even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish.
Jesus.
Till finally,
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
as the words leave the princess's mouth,
Whoa.
another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is awful.
It
It's
is.
him, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's making all
Oh,
this happen. He's the one who
that
tried to
is.
save
That is a Smithin.
The lovesick one, the one from last time.
Yeah,
He's not
shit.
gone. He's just with her now. He's the shadow.
You're really chatty. Don't you understand?
Smitten.
The torches flashes flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response. No, I saw him smile.
That's
That's
it.
him.
That's a smile. That shit looks. That was no way he smiled.
Regardless,
Okay.
it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
Oh, you're talking to the shadow, aren't you?
She guessed that right away. She knows what's going on here. I knew
Yeah.
it.
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
I was right, wasn't I? I can't believe I was actually
Yeah.
right. It is him. This is what he became after ripping us open.
Yeah.
The princess starts to hyperventilate, her quick breaths punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Yes! Why wouldn't I be? Let's not talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't feel anything.
The third
Oh,
torch
shit!
sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
Don't worry what's probably going to happen. If you could do anything, what would it be? What would you choose?
I think
Yeah.
I'd like to dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow
Aw.
rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The
Oh.
princess sobs,
Damn! There he
burying
goes.
her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
You can open your eyes. I'm still here, you know.
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
No, it feels like an important part of me is gone. But I'm still here. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how I'm supposed to pick up the pieces.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
No. Slay the princess. Well.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that.
Aw.
I still care about you, too, so maybe this wasn't all bad.
The real question is how is your skin not getting cut by the blade? That shit either be rusted or some stuff, but in the end too, it's just like it's still a blade.
But
Must
I
have gone
don't
dull,
think
but
this place
I don't
is
know.
for us anymore. I think we need to go.
Aw.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold, a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world?
Yeah.
It does. If he's telling the truth. Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world. It really was just all meaningless blather then, wasn't it? Think what you will. I'm done fighting.
Oh.
You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend
This
the
is a different
stairs to
narrator.
the cabin's
If
entrance.
situation.
And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do. He's really gone, isn't he? Yeah. There's an itching in the back of my head that feels like it's finally been scratched. No more shadowy figures yanking at our strings. No more strings. I guess we're free.
The stars are so beautiful. I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
Aww.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
Oh, damn. Alright.
She's gone. And is that a...
Okay.
This... It's called...
Blah, blah, blah. A weather.
I am a growing chorus of
Okay, yeah, I heard that. Alright. Exactly. Okay, what do you think of this vessel?
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself. I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Aww. Okay, that was cool. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna save here.
Yo.
Yo. Yo. Okay, that's funny. So the damsel, you have two. The gray and the happily ever after. It's pretty nice. Okay, let's see here. Lit forever. Oh. Oh, I can kill her. That's the thing right there. Oh, no, leave, I guess? I guess, yeah. Leave with her. Hand not in hand. Aw. Damn. Okay, let's see here. Alright, so that was the damsel, and we got the happily ever after. Now, I don't know what else I'm going to try, but what I'm going to do is that I'm going to explore and see what else I can do for the hero and the princess here, and see if I can get the beast or the adversary. Or I can try one of these things, but which one of the two happens, I will figure it out, and I'll just cut myself over there real quick. So, See you there. We found another one. So, I'll do it again. Oh, no, hell no. I don't want to save. Hold on. Okay, I want to show you guys what I did. So, to do this, I gotta take the blade. Blah, blah, blah. Go into the basement. Then, blah, blah, blah. Continue down the stairs.
You're still
Do that. Then we come down here. And then
You've
just
got
say, I'm
powers
here at
with
the top.
Then why
And
did
go
you
do
bring
that
She makes
stuff.
a compelling
Oh, my bad.
point.
Who
Don't
cares?
you dare.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. We drop it. Blah, 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 blah,
Maybe
blah, blah,
now
blah,
we
blah,
can
blah, blah, blah,
just-
blah. We come in here, and I say, okay, I've done enough. And I sit here, and then we go slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately.
Then we go knock her ass front, and then we say we finished the job.
You and the
Then,
princess stare
once
at
we
each
do that-
other. Do you think, can you not feel all those the two of you clash for the final time? You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
originally I thought this was like the Razor or something else, but
You
no, it
fought
was something
more of a
different.
fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Wow. There you go, the adversary. I got 2 new parts to do. Yay!
In the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
You know, the only part that sucks about that is that I won't be able to do that until my next run. Because I just figured out right now, you can't do the adversary again once you do it.
You're here to slay.
Unless I get to chapter 3.
It will be the end of the world.
I'm gonna do that then. I think this is the same thing, isn't it?
I can assure you that you didn't.
Oh,
slay
right,
her,
because I've
and
never
she
been here, so all the
didn't
options
kill
are
you.
still locked.
People don't
Right.
just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
What voice do we get this
If he
time?
doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine.
Stubborn.
It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Should I just ask this? I guess
Those
why
are
not?
two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We did our best with the information we were given, and we did kill her. And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
The thing's gonna be the same for the hero and the narrator, but the stubborn is gonna say something different.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters. I couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits. Just be quick about it. She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin and you'll be fine. Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world. This is maddening. Why do you keep asking questions? There's nothing wrong with getting the full picture of what's going on here. Sure there is. It's wasting time and energy that would be better spent fighting. I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. What else would we even need to know? We've got all the reason we need for a rematch. Exactly. The less you know about her, the better. Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
Yuppie-doo.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a quick save here. There we go.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. You already wasted so much time in the woods. Who even cares if there's a mirror? I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us? I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do? Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. The world is depending on you. You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay, down we go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Okay, stubborn. That's not what I thought you
just
would
make
say.
sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Can it be both?
As you
Exactly.
descend the final step,
God damn!
the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading
Oh, she's
from her
like,
wrist to
she
the
has
basement
hoofs.
wall.
Hoofs? Hooves? Hoofs? I can't even speak correctly.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
She's like supposed to... What are you even supposed to be, actually? Because She got hooves. She has a tail. She has horns. Not a minotaur. Unless a minotaur? Maybe? I don't know. Is it? Who cares?
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Okay, fine. Let's say for a moment.
It's a lot different.
For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time.
Are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're
Are
all
you
concerned, the
okay?
fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
You look exactly the same.
Okay. Weird.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
A giant demon lady. A demon? Oh. I guess you are a demon.
Free her? You aren't.
Glitter crossing
I don't know
arms.
why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Who says I want to be free?
Me? Anyone? Why wouldn't you want to be free?
Are you sure we want to look a gift horse in the mouth right now? If she doesn't want to leave, doesn't this whole situation just work out for everyone?
There's nothing out there for me. The only thing I care about is right here. All I want is to keep knowing what it feels like to kill you and be killed by you. I want to feel that knife split me open. I want to feel your bones snap beneath my fists.
I think I'll just let the princess speak for herself here. Leaving her in the basement isn't an answer. You have to make a choice. And there's only one choice worth making. Fight her. Win.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
You haven't decided? We talked more than enough last time. Do you
That's
really
true.
have anything else to say? Or are you just stalling because you're scared I'm going to kill you? If you want to talk, I guess I can talk. But you should come a little closer first.
Step closer. Exactly. Should I do that? Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Blade held tight in your hand, you take a cautious step towards the princess.
Damn. I fold. Exactly. I fold immediately. How about that? I fold.
You stop a few feet short of her reach, her chains taut as she stares down at you.
God damn. I gotta get credit to the artist. Holy shit, you did a good job drawing her.
She's
I love the guy too as well.
bigger
It looks
than I
pretty cool.
thought she was. Why do you sound so scared? We can take her.
Well, what do you want? Because every second we waste talking is a second we could spend killing each other instead.
Why do you want us to kill each other?
Why wouldn't I want that? Why don't you want that? It felt good last time. It felt right.
Okay. Hell out of context if you don't phrase that right.
And it makes sense.
Let's see. If all you want to do is mean you won't end the world. So you're fine stuck here. You don't really want to be free. What happened after you died? Where have We have to figure out why we're here. We will put it on a booze when sent here for a reason. Don't you care what that is? Attempt to free the princess. Remain silent. A lot of choices.
Here you go again, talking about my freedom.
The princess glances down at her chains.
If you're talking about these, they're nothing.
She steps forward, her bindings creaking under the
Jeez!
pressure
Look
of
at her
straps.
muscles. What the fuck?
And then they snap. It was only a matter of time, but she's loose. Dear Lord.
Exactly.
You took the blade.
What the
How about
fuck?
you use it?
Exactly. We do exactly what I've been telling you to do since the second we got here. We fight her, we kill her, we win.
Holy
What?
shit.
Did you think you were safe standing right outside my grasp? The only reason I haven't drawn blood is because I want to make sure that your heart is in it. I don't like fighting someone with a weak spirit. But go ahead. Keep trying my patience. I woke up, didn't you?
Oh. Driving the wounds. You're different. The basement's different.
I know. You already told me. You don't either. I like it. It's so cramped. Like the only way out of here is through each other.
Oh. Okay. That literally just foreshadowed. Just what's the next chapter already?
That's right, not everything has to be so violent.
That's pathetic. I would never do that, and I hate that you even suggested it. Ugh, I care, okay? I guess I just care differently than you. When I saw you come back down here, I thought you would understand. I thought that we would want the same thing. But all you've done is ask me annoying little questions. It's like you don't even want to enjoy being alive.
I wish you could hear me right now. I want to enjoy being alive. I want to fight.
God, it's with the wrong context and no context at all. This could be an entirely different thing.
We don't. Because I know why we're here. We're here to kill each other.
We're here to kill each other. It sounds like she doesn't care if she dies here. Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
How boring. I'm not interested in watching you try and outwit her. I'm interested in overpowering her. We shouldn't need to use any dirty little tricks to win.
And then what? I'm still going to want to coat these walls in our blood. I know what I am. I don't need answers.
Okay.
I don't need to care, because I already know what I am. I've already found my purpose.
The princess flashes a sinister grin.
You.
Okay, that's really out of context.
Does she mean her purpose is killing us?
No, she means fighting us. She means both of us getting stronger through sheer pain and will. The fear of death no longer able to hold us back. Just start stabbing her already. I'm sick of all this anticipation. We're ready.
Sparring? That's just play fighting. It isn't real. What's real is when my flesh splits open. What's real is when you keep getting up until your legs can't hold you. What's real are the things we do to each other when the only options left are winning and dying. That is the only thing I'm interested in. The world? If there's a world, I haven't seen it. There's you, and there's me, and there's the ground beneath our feet. Why would I care about ending something I've never seen?
Okay. I must say, should I just make another for just in case? Yeah, let's just do another just in case. Because I'm not gonna fight you.
This path is already worn by travel and has been seen by one of my many eyes. You cannot
Oh.
walk it again. Change your course.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Whoa, they're gonna force me to attack her? Hold on. Wait, I already have that one. So, what happens there? The Fury? Here's Princess. Guide to her upstairs, haunted. I didn't hear no bell. That's a good reference. Oh. Okay. Fine. I guess we have to attack her.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your
shit.
onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor.
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Okay. So, turns out there's like nothing I can do here, so I'll just save.
You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress.
Jeez,
You
it's
have
so
little room
bloody.
to maneuver. For every
can
glancing
hear
blow
it.
you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her.
She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping.
Oh,
your
she's not
skull.
cut no more. Where's her wounds?
How disappointing.
She
I died.
squeezes, the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull, and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The Eye of the Needle.
You're
Okay. I think I'm gonna leave it at that because that is a whole different thing. There's a whole different stuff to do here. I will I'll figure it out later and I'll see what else is there for the other ones. As I said before, I'm going to explore this game a lot and see all the other choices. And so far, we got the adversary, and I knew it, the Eye of the Needle. But I'll figure out what these other ones are, though. But yeah, I'm going to leave the episode here, and I'll See you guys later. Peace.